Good afternoon, good morning, guys, depending on part of the world or globe you're at right now. So today, I'm gonna make a quick tip video to help you guys to start to create and manifest, because it is your birthright. It is how you were designed and were created. And let me start by saying, when you find this channel, it's no such thing as coincidence. You found this book for a reason, a cause, some sort of information that you were supposed to be partaking of. So, in order to begin, I'm going to talk about meditation. I'm going to show you a very simple meditation that I use to attract many things in my life, and I'm going to share it with you. And I guarantee you, using this meditation, you're going to attract and manifest the very things you desire. Okay? There's a lot of things on the internet, on the YouTube about meditation. Meditation, how does it work? What does it do? Okay, there's different forms of meditation. There's meditation to align, there's meditation for health, for relaxation. But this particular meditation that you are going to learn today is a meditation for prosperity, abundance, money, whatever you want to attract, whoever you want to attract, new mate, car, house. This is the meditation for that aspect. I'm going to share it with you today. All right. In order to begin with meditation, we have to know a little bit about how our mind works. So, when you hear Mark refer to your subconscious mind, and I say you speak to your subconscious mind, here's how it works, guys. You don't literally speak to your subconscious. Remember, your subconscious is a mind of, it's like a tape recorder. It records habits and repetition. So when you're speaking, you're speaking to what is known as your higher self, or the authentic you. And basically, your higher self is that part of you that gives you those intuitive nudges, ideas, decisions. Don't go this way, don't go that way. And when you, of course, you make the decision to do it, you fare out well. That's your higher self. What it does is it uses your subconscious as a vehicle to communicate to you. So look at your subconscious similar to your cell phone. Your higher self is on the other end, and it uses cell phone, which is your subconscious, to talk to you, to give you instructions, to give you ways to generate income, wealth, ideas, lottery winners. Okay? Or you can refer to as your personal computer or your laptop. Your subconscious is that person on the other end that's giving you information, and you process it through your computer, laptop. You get emails, you get ideas, you see everything. That's what your higher self does. And the reason it uses your subconscious, because your subconscious is the infinite part of your mind. It can handle the information. You will never get divine action or divine intervention or divine guidance through your conscious thinking rational mind. Why? It's very limited. You only process about 20,000 thoughts per day, in the morning till you go to bed. Okay? Your subconscious, on the other end, processes billions per second. Some of these thought waves, some of these feelings, frequencies, emotions, emits, you cannot even pick them up because they are so on another level of consciousness. So this is how you use this mind. Okay, now with this meditation, basically it's going to align you to attract, because remember the fundamental forces that govern the universe. Okay, in particular, I'm going to talk about two of them to show you. So we'll talk about the electromagnetic spectrum force, and then we're going to talk about the gravitational force. Okay, gravitational attraction. Then we have weak nuclear and strong nuclear force. But let's talk about the electromagnetic force and gravity. Because gravity is referred to as the law of attraction. It's a magnetic force that attracts. And the electromagnetic spectrum force is basically the force that emits and brings everything into our life and our desires. Okay, so how does it work? Okay, here's how it works. Your conscious mind produces thought waves. These thought waves produces emotions and feelings via your subconscious. Subconscious now works to send these out as electromagnetic frequencies. Electromagnetic frequencies emits to the universe. Universe picks up your counterpart frequency, a car, a house, something you've been thinking about, desiring. Those thought waves or electromagnetic frequency waves now find its counterpart on a particle wave matter first. Particles, small, becomes matter, becomes something sustainable, something real. Then it attracts to you. Notice I say attracts to you. Notice I didn't say how it comes, because that's where the higher self comes in. Your higher self will figure out the how for you. It will know the best ways. Listen, your higher self can find infinite ways for you to generate money, anything, a mate, because it has infinite sources to do it. Your conscious mind, or our conscious mind, it's impossible for us to think of because we are capped. It's very limited. So what's my point? Don't worry about how it comes to you. just focus and see yourself receiving the end results of what you desire. Your higher self takes care of all of that for you. Okay? So if you are a person or an individual that's always figuring how I'm going to get this, how I'm going to get that, you're not going to get it. Here's why. Because you create resistance. You're stepping in, you're stopping the natural flow. You're saying to an infinite source, your higher self, you're saying, get out the way, I'll figure this out. My friend, you cannot figure it out because you have a limited mind. That's the ego trying to figure out the how. That's what is. Your ego is a survival mechanism. That's what it does. It has to figure out your life. It has to figure out how to do things. You have to bypass that. Okay? So don't forget, don't figure out how it comes to you. Just focus on what you desire and it shall manifest and come to you. Okay, guys? Very important. So let's get that. You're not going to figure out the how. All right. So this meditation, basically what you're going to do now. Basically, you're going to breathe in through your mouth. Okay, so we're going to inhale just through our mouth, this way. We're going to exhale, mouth, nostrils. Okay? Here's what happens. When we inhale through our mouth only, we're taking in a concentrated amount more oxygen. We're forcing more oxygen. Oxygen is the fuel to your brain cells. Oxygen is the power. When oxygen gets into your brain and it reacts with your brain neurons and synapses, it creates the electrical signals. So more oxygen, guess what? More electrical signals. They fire off this fast. If they fire off, what do? They give amplification. What's amplification? More frequency, more sound. Your brain works similar to radio waves. Okay, like frequencies attract like frequencies. So the more you can amplify a signal, what does that mean? The louder, stronger, the universe can pick it up with what? More fine tuning and gets it to you. So this gets you into that meditation. Once you get into the meditation, now here's what you're going to do. You're going to keep your eyes closed. Then you're going to start to feel things you desire. Okay? How does it work? Well, let's say you desire to win the lottery, desire to have a new job, a new business you want to start, you desire to find a new mate, whatever you desire. My question to you, how would you feel now if you win the lottery, you get the mate, you get the job, you get the business, and how would that make you feel? Well, it's a couple feelings could come in. You will either be happy, joy, relief, or excitement, or more. That is your trigger factor, okay? Once you use those feelings in this meditation, I said you're just going to conjure up the feeling of what you would feel like to have it. Don't put visuals in this. Your mind will throw images in there because your mind is used to putting images with visuals. Let the images pass. After doing this a couple days, you will start to get used to it. And here's the bonus. Here's how this works on a quantum scientific level now. Feelings and emotions, guys, they produce the electromagnetic frequencies. That's all what creates. So remember, I said your subconscious is a mind of habit and repetition. It's like a tape recorder. It only takes information in and it replays and it runs it in what is known as a reality loop. So if every day you practice this meditation for 5 minutes a day and you put the feeling of having what you desire, your subconscious becomes imprinted with it. And guess what? Remember, subconscious is the mind of the prover. It must always prove you to be right. So if you're putting out feelings of joy, happiness, the universe and your higher self already knows what that means to you. It means your desires, what you want. So guess what happens? Now it becomes a natural process. It becomes a habit. Now your subconscious communicates with your higher self. Now it forms, goes out to the universe. Law of attraction comes in and it brings the counterpart particle to you as matter, substance, something real. You get to experience having it, or experience holding it, or the object, or whatever. That's how it works on a scientific level. Okay? So if you do this every day, you are giving the universe the ammunition to bring to your desires, because your higher self already knows what these mean to you. The feelings create your reality more than the thoughts, guys. Thoughts are the beginning, but if you practice this every day, you will see the improvement, and boom, your manifestations will come through. All right, a couple things I want to make note. So I've gotten many emails, guys. So just be patient. It could take me maybe 2 weeks, even maybe a month to get back to you. I am so backed up with the emails. The coaching program, the same thing. Okay, it could be a month, maybe a month and a half before I can get anybody else in right now. I'm on a backed up list. So be patient. I'll try to get back to as many emails as I possibly can, and things will come into play. But these are the things that I want to share with you today. Now remember, subconscious mind, guys, remember, it's like a tape recorder. So you put in according to your feelings and it replays it in a reality loop. How's important? Let me give you a big tip how important that is. if your core beliefs, remember now, subconscious core limiting beliefs, you got to get those out. Remove those with the neural brainwave frequencies, okay? Got to get those out. Here's the big tip. I'm going to show you the big tip on how to remove subconscious limiting beliefs. You have to operate in the frequency rating that your brain operates in. So how do you talk to your subconscious? Two ways. Either through meditation, which is one, but it's very disciplined meditation. It's more if you have to get into a trance state meditation. And then you have hypnotherapy or hypnosis. And the other way is when you're sleeping, particularly your first 3 hours of sleep. You can talk to your subconscious, because 3 hours of sleep time, the first minute you go to sleep, your brain is in what? Alpha theta frequency range. That's the key to talk to your subconscious. Alpha theta. That's how it listens. So you must identify your core limiting belief first. So Mark just gave you the tool. So everybody's going to go out there now and start using alpha theta to remove. But here's the thing you have to remember. You can't do it that way. You have to identify what is particularly holding you back. And once you identify that, then you can use the particular frequency range to match that. Okay? So if you're just throwing on alpha theta, you're just masking your problems. You have to know what particular limiting belief. Are you holding fear? Are you holding lack of self-confidence? Are you holding anything else to do with money, with your values, life? There's so many things, but you are the only one who can know it or diagnose it. This is what I do when I coach and I mentor. I can get in and identify and pull them out. But of course, I can't do it unless we're one-on-one or we're talking. So this is where the coaching and mentoring and developing your mind to release it from your ego comes in. And of course, I offer that. But right now, you guys, I'm pretty backed up. And this is why I put these videos out to help you guys, so that you guys can have a beginning to start to help. So these are the tips for you to use, and you can start doing them right now. Okay, so questions, you can please feel free to email me, mhoughton76@gmail.com. And of course, the Facebook page is where I also do a lot of teaching and platform. You can get information to help your mind again. And it's manifesting lottery winnings using consciousness and law of attraction. You can check that out. And guys, when you go to the Facebook page, and I know a lot of you guys are new to Facebook or are creating a Facebook, yeah, you can create a profile and get in, but please just put a picture in there. Any picture. It doesn't have to be your actual picture, but just put a picture, because I want to prevent as many spammers as possible, and want to make sure that you are really ready to enlighten and open your mind and manifest. Okay, so these are the tips I want to leave with you guys today, and you start doing them, you see your life change in any aspects. All right, thank you for watching.